Yeah. Oh, God. All right. Then now we hope for no. Now we hope, pray, and we pray to the Maker that there's no crashing that happens. All right. So just about to get Sten, I guess. I could have swore we were a little bit further than this.
Confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it.
Surprise.
So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the blight.
Sweet.
I have spent my life in the vanguard. I know war. But your lands need all the help they can get.
You damn Skippy.
And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
You ain't gonna help at all. I'm not even gonna give you armor. Glad to hit. Oh crap! Did not mean to press that one. I meant to hit 4. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, I don't like you, but I didn't mean to press that one. I mean, I'm pretty happy with this team. I feel like Sten would actually be a better fit, but I don't like Sten. Wait, no. Leanna would be a good fit. Because she can do damage. Got an attack damage, we got a tank, we got a magic damage, and we got a healer. It's the perfect party. I mean, Sten might also work. Yeah, Sten or Liliana probably could be interchangeable, but let's do it this way. Hello, Ersatz! How's it going? How you been? How you doing? It has been a hot minute. It's been a hot minute since I last streamed.
What do you wish of me?
Been a hot minute since I've seen you. I'd like to ask you something. How did you become a shape changer?
Tis a skill of Flemets, taught over many years in the wilds. The Chasen have tales of
An
revenges,
echo?
saying that we assume the
I-
forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and suffering from his
I don't know what else would be picking up audio.
dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend.
Through magic in practice, yeah. No kidding. That does sound like something you do.
I truly doubt that children would be worth the effort. They are filthy, smelly things full of tears and snot and trouble. That's it. I cannot
Fair.
speak for the taste of my mother. She has, after all, lived a very lengthy time in the wilds and done many things I know nothing of. Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know?
I wanna do all the change forms.
The form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing
Gotcha.
by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no. My human form is the only one I possess.
The stream running, but I can't see it. I was gonna say I don't know what else would be causing an echo, and nobody said anything otherwise. So I hope that means it's okay. If not, I legitimately have no other microphone set up, so and I haven't done anything since yesterday when I last streamed. So hopefully that's the issue, I guess. Otherwise, oh god, what's happening? Can anyone become a shapeshifter?
Sufficient will, but the act of transformation is a magical one. It is a spell and thus requires a mage's talents. Indeed, you could learn the spells required if I cared to teach you.
Do you care to teach me?
There were nights when the wilds told to me. It's true. You look upon the world around you and you think you know it well.
You know it well.
I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as a cat.
Meow.
Proud shadows that you never dreamed existed. But my life is as
I've
a
dreamed
woman,
quite
and
some
I have
dreams.
no illusions to the contrary.
Da.
They do not shy away from me. To their senses, I believe I seem like any other of their species.
As much as I would love this shape change, I don't have a use for it.
Just as I am still human, no matter my form, they are still animals. Thus they cannot speak, even were I to ask. No,
I'm sure.
'tis not unheard of.
Shapeshifting in
the
the
corners of the world.
turning into a animal.
There are traditions of magic
Like, straight up.
outside of the circle of major, despite what those mages would have you believe. Some of these traditions are old, indeed, passed down as carefully guarded lore from one generation to the next. The zealots of the chancery would uproot all such practitioners if they could. But as
How
luck
does
has
this
it,
game look?
some still exist. My mother is such a one.
I just. This game looks so good still. And like. The character model, like the movements and everything seems so good, and then it's just like, how the fuck did it just go? Wait, what do you mean? Shape-shifting in relation to you? What are you talking about? What? Some danger.
I'm shocked that you think so. Being a mage of the circle as you were.
Yeah, and it was
You
stupid.
felt a little like a caged bird as well.
No, I asked how she became a shapeshifter. Because she's the one that shapeshifted, and my character's like, how did that happen? Yes, very
I
much
thought
so.
Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch?
Totally. Maybe tied to a flagpole and tickled. We'll do that one.
I wouldn't advise it. Lest the dust gather on us.
Hey, she approves. +6, baby. Let's go. See something? Too far down to read the captions. Gotcha. Yeah, no, I'm reading what my character is saying to the person. You know what? Let's move on from that. Actually, wait, no. I don't want to because she'll get a bonus to magic if I do more or talk to her more. She grew up in the Coquerias.
I do not probe you for pointless information, do I?
Jesus, you can probe me anytime.
Pardon then while I jump for joy. What is it you ask if I grew up in the wild? A curious question. Where else would you picture me? For many
I don't
years
know.
it was simply Flemeth
I don't want to make
and
assumptions.
The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time, I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. Brief forays into civilized wilderness.
Civilized wilderness. That is an apt way of putting it.
Would you not do the same? Your world is an unforgiving and cold place. The
True.
wilds I hail from is home to me, and I a natural denizen. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that
Sounds like you.
would never have prepared me for.
I mean, there's a lot of things in life that you're not prepared for until you actually do it and witness it firsthand. Very daring. That sounds like you.
Equal parts daring and foolhardy, perhaps. Only once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be travelling with a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped, and began shouting in his strange language. Most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested.
Yep. Supposed to be surprised you're a good liar.
Men
That was quick
are
thinking.
always willing to believe two things about a woman. One, that she is weak, and two, that she finds him attractive. I
There it
put
is.
eyelashes
Dragon
on
Age
the dark.
spelling it out.
Child's play. The humans think a witch of the wild looks like, tis not I. Not that I did not.
Assuming
have trouble.
something
There are
not
things
as
about
attractive.
human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting?
I love it. You mean handshaking? Were you upset by all the bad touching, like a handshake?
Yes. What is the point of touching my hand? And an offensive intrusion. There were many
I mean-
nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes. How to eat at a table. How to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand.
I mean-
the truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again.
And yet here you are. Well, I'm glad it worked out this way at least.
Yes? Let's ignore the entire Darkspawn threat in the presence of a simpleton as your only other Grey Warden ally. Appreciation for the intent of your comment. Thank you. Well, let's get on with it before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes?
Hey, these conversations will go much better than my other fucking one.
If you must.
Seems to be
Well, that depends, does it not? What does she seem to be?
a very, human?
Oh, she certainly was human. Once.
Not so much no more.
How much do you know of the tale? The one that the chastened still tell of my mother, to frighten them into obedience?
For little,
No doubt such a tale has mutated much over time and telling.
as does
I
everything
know
else
what
that is a
Flemeth
story.
once told me herself, and you can decide whether or not 'tis the truth, if you desire.
That sounds about right.
As the tale is sung by the bards, there was a time when Flemeth was
You're not
mad
singing?
and beautiful. A fair lass in a land of barbarian men, the desire of any who saw
I have to blow my nose. Fuck this. Just how long ago is this?
many centuries.
Huh.
Before this land was even named Ferelden. The tales say that Flemeth fell in love with Osen the Bard, and fled the castle of her husband, the dread Lord Conobar, and that he swore vengeance for her infidelity.
The amount of actual backstory in this game is awesome.
Claims that 'twas Osen who was her husband, and Conobar the jealous lord, who looked on from afar. Lord Conobar approached young Osen and offered him wealth and power in exchange for his lovely wife, and Osen agreed.
That's kind of fucked up.
The life of a bard is a poor one, and love fades in the wake of hunger.
Eh.
Suggested the arrangement. All would have been well had Lord Conobar kept his end of the bargain. But he was a foul man who bargained with coin he did not possess. Osen was
Now for the
left
fun
in the
part.
field and slain, left for dead. Flemeth spoke to the spirits and learned of the deed, and swore revenge.
Sweet, sweet revenge. Spirits or demons?
That was not the point. Conobar had no honor, so she would not have him. Flemeth begged the spirits to aid her, and 'twas they who slew Conobar. The demon the legend tells of came later. Lord Conobar's allies chased Flemeth, you see. Chased her to the wilds, and there she hid. There she found the demon.
Demon.
And he
I wonder what kind of demon it was. I don't know if you actually figure out.
Speak of the great hero Cormac, he who defeated Flemeth and her great army when she invaded the lowlands centuries later. All lies.
Liar. Very never defeated her.
The truth of the matter is that there was never an invasion. As Flemeth tells it, the Chastened never raised an army under her banner, and she never fought with any warrior named Cormac. Cormac led a
Wah,
brutal
wah.
civil war against his own people, and later claimed it was to vanquish evil that had taken root amongst the lords. Thus, he was hailed a hero.
Remember, history is written by the victors.
Much later. Perhaps 'twas due to the great war with the Chastened that eventually came. Mother claims not to know how it began.
Aren't abominations usually insane horrors?
How often is this usually? Always? If not always, then when is it not true? There are
Point.
more things
Good
in
point.
this world than the next than you or I could ever hope to understand. What Flemeth became is a mystery. I suspect even to her.
And do you believe her
I
version?
do not believe everything that Flemeth claims. Oft it seems her bitterness has coloured her memories. But on the whole, yes, I believe this tale, if not all.
Fair. How has she survived for so long?
Has transformed her into something else. An abomination, perhaps some would say. I know not. I only know my mother is clever, and she is part of the wilds as it is part of her.
When you live there
She
long
is
enough.
very mortal. She bleeds. A blade in her heart would kill her like any other, were it lucky enough to find her.
Mm-hmm. The legend tales of Flemeth having many
You
daughters.
ask if I have sisters. I have asked of this myself. The stories tell of many witches of the wilds after all, not just the one. And these tales existed long before I did. Flemeth refuses to speak of other daughters, if they existed. So, should I believe I am her first? I doubt that too.
Yeah, fair enough. Why would she refuse to speak of them?
The Chastened tell of a falling out between Flemeth and her daughters. They say that one day she hunted them all through the wilds and ate their hearts.
Brutal.
It may be true.
Fucking metal.
I have never seen another witch or heard of one. Perhaps one day Flemeth will eat my heart as well.
Well, I guess we'll find out. An interesting story, thank you.
Flemeth tells it with far more embellishment than I.
I'm
But
sure.
You are welcome. Dare I ask of your own mother? Few are abominations of legend, 'tis true, but I find myself curious.
Well, she's dead. So...
Nothing. I wish to know nothing more. I
Aw.
find myself a little envious, to tell the truth. But it matters not. Let us move
There
on.
wasn't too many options that I could have chosen in that circumstance, if I'm gonna be honest. Oh, man. Hang on a second. Enemy targeting... How about instead of shield pummel, you... Wait. Never mind then. Okay. Just like... So the problem is she has way more spells than she does tactics, and it's kind of a pain in the ass. If she's being attacked by melee, use horror, that's good. Surrounded by 2 enemies, use mind blast, that's a good thing. If the enemy is less than 50%, I would say... Witch's Grasp. If health is... I don't know. Any? Because, like, freezing an enemy in place at any point is a pretty good fucking idea. But, like, she has all these spells. I could have been having ice weapons, which now I have. Like, she can also shoot lightning. Like, there's all these different things that she can do, but they're like, hey, let's not have her fucking... Ugh. If her health is less than 50%, she'll drain life. Okay.
What now?
Wow, thanks, Alistair. Whereas you... I don't want you to be a buff. Okay, what do we have? Okay, you're not ranged. So you have dirty fighting. What's this? Pinning shot? You're not ranged. Song of Valor. I mean, we have it. Might as well use it, right? Over there, over there. Shattering shot. Get out of here. Blow the belts. Over here. Here, buffs over there. Over here. Blue shot. Get out of here. So I only have 2 abilities. Cool. Being attacked. Do it. And then self, health. If health is less than 10%, use a poultice, I guess. If this horrible thing is happening to you, then use poison making. Perfect. Why you gotta be so mean? You should have. I swear to God, I had taunt on this guy. Threaten. That's what it is. Well, I guess next time you level up, we're gonna be putting points into that. Okay, now let's actually move on. Hello, citizens. That's me. That's rude. Holy crap, there's so many of them. Oh yeah, I should have actually given. Alistair, there's people on me, get them off! Alistair, please! Which one's my heal? This one? Okay. No more aggro on me, thank God. Fuck them up, Alistair! I'm out of healing. I'm out of mana. Wait, that's actually perfect timing. Be out of mana. I can't click on things, that's okay. And they're all dead. Well. Doesn't like killing a bunch of, you know. Which button was it? Nope. I don't remember what the quick save button was, so. We're just gonna save it manually for now. It's like F8 or something like that. And if I remember correctly, my audio should be turned down. Yes. So let's turn that up. So that way you can actually hear it. What the fuck is quick save? Quick bar. Nope. Camera controls. Nope. Player controls. No. Menus. No. Miscellaneous. Yes. Quick save. F5. Perfect. Tally ho, my friends. Well, we have places to be and much to do.
I shall do it.
Hutcha. Go get him! Perfect. See, that's what I'm looking for. Why are you dying? Yep. Hey, don't attack my fucking mage. Nick.
You cannot win.
Yeah, that's right, Leanne. You kicked him below the belt. Oh, I should probably give you a second weapon.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
No problem. Just how obliged. I wasn't trying to save you, trust me. You're welcome.
Name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello, footwear.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
Well, I'm a Grey Warden. King's business, I'm afraid. I thought you want to travel with a Grey Warden. It's a bit complicated, but you're welcome to come along.
Complicated? Somehow I imagine that only says half of it. Thank you
Not
for the
even
offer.
half of it.
There may be more excitement on your path than is good for my boy and me. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall
Goodbye,
we?
footwear. Here, let me help you clean up that mess. Ooh, dagger and a small carved statue. Ah, shit, I can't remember what it was. Oh, there's gifts, and I can't remember what gifts were actually good for which characters. I looked it up at one point, but I can't seem to remember now. Okay, so let's go to you. We should put another weapon on you. Probably a dagger. That would be the better of the two. Gray iron. Boop. I mean, as much as I would love to give you Oathkeeper, so you can have like a single-handed sword, but we'll stick with the dagger. Well, the enchanted dagger, rather. I'm not gonna give you any of those. Alistair, do you? I think what you have on is better than this. Much better. Okay. See you, nerds. We're going to camp. We're going to Disney World. Dirkspawn. And here's where Alistair, one of Alistair's favorite lines come in.
Bad dreams, huh?
That's me. Seems
Well,
so
it is
real.
real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them.
I don't want to hear them.
The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde. We feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
Jimmy, is that a dragon?
I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow,
I don't think I want to.
when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me too.
I'm not frightened. Thank you, Alistair. I appreciate it.
That's what I'm here for. To deliver unpleasant news and witty one-liners.
I
you're up
love
now,
that
right?
line.
Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
That is one of my favorite lines. Especially because when, Annabelle was the first person I thought of when I heard
See you,
it.
my tiny rescuer. Bodon Fennec at your service once again.
To which
saw
I
your
immediately
tab and
messaged her.
remember the kind offer that you made the last time we met. And is there anywhere safer for a poor merchant and his son to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good?
Inconvenience! The more the merrier! Feel free to stay, just mind yourself.
Wonderful. Thank the gentleman, won't you, boy?
Thank you, sir.
We won't be
You're
a bother
welcome,
to you and
Footwear.
your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me.
Yep.
Hello.
The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was he now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
I'd like to see what
Oh,
Lucas have.
certainly. I could do that for you. Just come with me.
What do you got for me, huh? Backpack. Perfect. Golden rope necklace. I believe Morrigan likes that. If I remember correctly. I think that'll be good for now. How many of the... Wait, how many... I have 8 ender kits. Okay, that's good. Okay, I think that's good. Sell this. I think that's good for now. Ooh. Ah, I don't have enough money. Holy shit. I want that war axe. War axes are awesome. Buy for almost 9 gold, but sells for 1. Okay, that seems about right. Nature resistance, this one spell power, plus nature damage. That'd actually be really good on fucking Morrigan. If I could put it on her, that is. Oh, I have 2 golden rope necklaces. Hell yeah. I think that... it's good enough for me. Was it good for you? Yo, Morgan. What's up?
Yes?
Yeah. Never mind. Fuck Sten. Let's get the fuck out of here. Current objectives. None. Arl of Redcliffe. Okay. To the Arl! Oh wait, this way.
I shall do it.
Gather your party. Go forth and die.
Yes.
Indeed.
They both say indeed. Copycats. Alright. So we stopped in Lothering. So now we can go to the Brazilian outskirts. The lake, which is in front of the tower. To the Frostback Mountains. Or to Redcliffe. So I'm gonna go to Redcliffe first. Because Alistair was like, we should go here. And I was like, Alistair, you're an alright guy. I like you. You're somebody that I
Look,
can
can
get
we
along
talk
with.
for a moment? I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier.
Oh boy. Let me guess, you're an idiot. What's on your mind?
Well, let's see. How do I tell you this? We're almost at Redcliffe. Did I say how I know Arl Eamon exactly?
I think you said he raised you?
I'm a bastard. My mother was a serving girl at Redcliffe Castle, and she died when I was born. Arl Eamon took me in and raised me before I was sent to the Chantry. The reason he did that...
Oh, that's right. When you
was
talk to him, he gives you
because-
that more.
Well, because my father was King Marek, which made Kaelin my half-brother.
Dun dun
I suppose.
dun! But a royal bastard. Doesn't that make you the heir to the throne?
Maker's breath, I hope not. I don't think so. You don't think so, do you? I'm a bastard. And nobody even knows about me. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kaelin's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible.
We're supposed to be friends, although I didn't really tell him that. Can't believe we're so stupid. I think I understand.
Oh, good. I'm glad. It's not like I got special treatment for it anyhow. Arl Eamon eventually married a young woman from Orlais, despite all the problems it caused with the king so soon after the war. He loved her a great deal. Anyway, the new Arlessa resented the rumors which pegged me as the Arl's bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10. Just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
I don't know why. Sure, that sounds like a bunch of whining.
Maybe.
Novel thing to do to a child.
She felt threatened by my presence. I can
Who
see
cares?
that now. I can't say I blame her. She wondered if the rumors were true herself, I bet. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so Furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall. And it shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do.
Very.
The owl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming.
You were young.
And raised by dogs. Or I may as well have been the way I acted. But maybe all young bastards act like that, I don't know. All I know is that the Arl is a good man and well loved by the people. He also was King Kaelin's uncle, so he has a personal motivation to see Loghain pay for what he did. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens.
Aren't you? As you command, my prince. And what does that make me?
Some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens. Welcome to the club.
Oh, I like Alistair and his personality. I should have talked to him more. I should do that now then. Actually.
What do you need?
You want to talk about
You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
Talk doesn't mean I don't mourn his loss. He was like a fellow to understand. Good, I don't.
I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it, not when so much is riding on us, not with the blight and everything. I'm sorry.
But you're still a person. There's no need to apologize.
I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive.
We'll be alive, don't you worry, Alistair. We'll have a nice regal grand burial for him. God damn it. He had you.
I suppose he did. It probably sounds stupid, but part of me wishes I was with him, in the battle. I feel like I abandoned him.
I mean, now that you're alive, we can actually do something about it. Yes, that is stupid. You'd be dead. He saved your life by sending you to the tower.
Yes. I know. I think he came from High Ever. Or so he said. Maybe I'll go up there sometime. See about putting up something in his honor. I don't know.
I'd like to go with you.
Someone close to you die? Not that
Oh
I
wait,
need to pry,
I forgot. This isn't my fucking nobleman. Ah, I've been playing like the. I've been like thinking this is the nobleman. No. Not since I was not really. Not since I went to the tower.
That must have felt a lot like when I got sent to the Chantry. You mages don't even get a say in the matter after all.
Nope.
Thank you. Really, I mean it. It was good to talk about it, at least a little.
Hey, anytime. Yeah, I'll go to High Ever with you when you go.
I'd like that. So would he, I think.
This is why I like him, because he's like got all these like he's got these quips, the wit, the funny, but then like you get like the real
Ask
person. Tell me about the Grey Wardens.
Such as they are.
Oh, God. Where are
That's
the
a
nearest
good
Grey
question. There's plenty in Orlais, but who knows where they might be found. And the nearest Orlesian city is weeks away. If we go north and cross the sea, there's bound to be some in the free marches. Again, however, I just don't know where. I don't know anything about Grey Wardens in other lands.
Fair. There's
I
just
imagine
the
that
two of
eventually the
us.
Grey Wardens outside of Ferelden will wonder
Just
what's
the two
happened.
of us.
Why there's no contact from Duncan or someone. They'll send someone eventually. Though who knows what Loghain's people in Denerim will tell them. Maybe they won't send anyone.
Yeah,
We
it's a
could
bit
try to
daunting, isn't it?
contact them.
Just the two of us.
But that would mean leaving
Hi, Kane.
Ferelden.
Good morning,
and
man.
even if
How you
we
doing?
did, they couldn't come back with us in time to stop the blight. So that means whatever happens, it's up to us.
We can do it. We need to start rebuilding
I
the
mean,
order.
Eventually, we would have to use the joining to make more Grey Wardens, right? but I don't know how to do the joining.
Same.
Or what's involved. I know it involves lyrium and some other magic and that it's really difficult to prepare, but that's it. Unless we can find out more about the joining, I guess we better get used to the idea that there might only be 2 of us for now.
The 2 of us will stop the blight. Single-handedly, double-handedly, two-handedly. 2 backhands. Is there a headquarters
Here
somewhere?
in Ferelden, there's our compound in Denerim at the palace, but that's it. Loghain will have control over that and be watching it, no doubt.
So we're
Beyond
kind of booked.
that, the only place I know of is Weishaupt Fortress. That's the headquarters of all Grey Wardens in the Anderfelds, 1,000 miles from here. But I've no idea how to even contact them. So unless we try to get back to the compound in Denerim, I suppose the answer is no. There's nowhere for us to go.
Cool.
About the Grey Wardens, anyhow. Fair enough. What do you need?
I'd like to ask you
Ask away.
something. Need a Templar if you hate the change.
Have you seen the uniform? It's not only stylish, but well made. I'm a sucker for good tailoring.
Mage. In that case, you should have become a mage.
Oh, you aren't kidding. I think the Templar uniforms are as colourful as they are just so the Templars didn't feel dull in comparison. Last thing you want when you're about to take down some Maleficar out in the woods is to have him point and laugh at your taste in clothing, am I right?
Sounds like that might happen anyway.
Oh, ow, ow. Stab wounds to the pride are the worst. You don't really want to know about my being a Templar, do you? It's really quite boring.
I do! I do want to know. Then make up something more exciting.
You know, I like the way you think. You're all right. If you're really curious, then I'll tell you. The truth of the matter is that I did hate going to the monastery.
Can't blame
The
you.
initiates from poor families thought I put on airs, while the noble ones called me a bastard and ignored me. I felt like
Sounds
Al
fun.
Eamon had cast me off, unwanted, and I was determined to be bitter. But I took some solace in the training itself, I guess. I was actually quite good at it.
It's because you're good at everything. Tough! Hi, Tough, how's it going? How you been, man? Thank you. I'm glad that you put my name in there. Makes me feel all nice and warm and cozy inside. But how you been, man? What did you enjoy about the training?
Education, mostly, but also the discipline. You need to have a disciplined mind in order to use the abilities we have. It was difficult, but rewarding.
As most
Never
difficult
really
things are.
felt at home anywhere, though, until I joined the Grey Wardens. And Duncan felt my Templar abilities might be useful for when we encountered Darkspawn magic, so I kept it up. What about you?
Keep it on.
Do you have anywhere you consider home?
I mean, no. Again, I could, but you'd be bored shitless and it won't really help. Really. Hey, if you got, you got things that you want to vent out, I will not be bored by hearing about it because I am somebody that enjoys the act of conversation. Hence why I do this thing. Hence why I try to talk to people while I'm at work. And why I talk to Keen nonstop. Poor bastard has to put up with everything I have to say. And boy howdy, do I realize I have a lot to say that has absolutely no consequences whatsoever. Codex of your Dragon Age website. I was gonna say, I kind of figured, but, well, especially says it's Forest of Ferelden, which means that it's probably from Origins. But I don't know what it's from. Not anymore, no.
We won't always be traveling like this, you know. Once the war is over, once the Blight is... well, a time will come when we'll have to think about having a real home again.
Which is gonna be weird as fuck for me, because I lived in the circle.
And I suppose the Grey Wardens are gone for good. Either way.
They can be rebuilt.
I suppose you're right. We can create new Grey Wardens, but we'll never get back those we lost.
As such.
I wonder if it would ever feel the same. Anyhow, now I've sidetracked us. We'd better get back to what we're supposed to be doing right now.
1 minute if I'm too loud, please. No, it's fine, Keaton. I got a story for you if you're still here. My new name was already in it. Must play this game a lot to be in its codex. Wait. The name was already in it? But I have a fun story to tell about how my day began. Cause it began on a good note.
What do you need?
So here's the story. I'm gonna actually pause for a second in this.
Ask away.
So I stop at the gas station before I head to work because I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get myself a hot chocolate. I'm gonna get some antifreeze for my car because I think that part of the problem that I'm having with my vehicle might have to do with some antifreeze issues. My car sounds like it's fucking dying. So I'm kind of worried about that. Hopefully Saturday it'll get fixed up a little bit and maybe it'll be, you know, not terrifying to drive. But anyhoozle, so I go to the gas station. I'm like, all right, let's go to work now. I'm working a 6-hour shift, and I get there. I go to shut my vehicle off, and the key's not in the ignition. Now that's not anything too crazy for me. My vehicle has the ability to take the key out of the ignition after you turn it on. So I'm like, ah, shit, I probably left it in my pocket again. So I reach into my hoodie pocket, and it's not there. And I'm like, oh, fucking gotta be kidding me. So I check the seat, maybe it fell out. Nope. Check under the seat, maybe it slipped down there. No. So I go running inside, let the person in charge know, hey, I'm gonna be late for work, because I gotta go find my key. So I drive all the way back to the gas station, which, I mean, to be fair, is like 10-15 minutes away. Especially with how fast I was driving. So I get to the gas station, I go inside, I'm like, has anybody seen a key? They say no. I'm like, ah, shit. So I run back out to my car, I get in, I put my keychain is on my lap, and I go to move it out of the way, and what do I feel? The fucking key to my vehicle. Apparently, the keychain, the thing where I leave my key most of the time, was the only thing I didn't check on my person, never lost it in the first place, had it on me the whole time, just didn't think to look there. So, good job, me. That was the start to my day. I woke up, went to work, and that was the start of it. So I was like 15 minutes late to work, so it wasn't that bad, but like, fuck. Yeah. Oh man, it was bad. Like, I've done some really dumb things, and that is near the fucking top. I'm not gonna lie. Of just, oh no.
You never asked?
That's a cheap answer.
All right. If you want the full explanation, I'll give it to you. The thing is,
I call
I'm
it
used to not telling
Monday.
anyone who didn't already
But
know.
it's not even
It
Monday.
was always a secret. Even Duncan was the only Grey Warden who knew. And then after the battle, when I should have told you, I don't know, it seemed like it was too late by then. How do you just tell someone that?
And then, of course, during the day, for when we pull the store, which if you don't know, it's just pulling the stuff on the shelf forward so it looks nice and pretty. We bring a shopping cart with us so that way we can throw anything that doesn't belong or is damaged in the shopping cart to be taken care of by somebody else during the day. And I go and grab the shopping cart. My coworker's like, what are you grabbing that for? And I'm like, do the pull? And he's like, I've already got one. Okay, fine. So I put the cart back. I go to go grab the other cart, and as I come through the doors again, he's like, never mind, grab one, somebody took the other one. So my day was full of just doing something the first time, going back to fix the fucking problem, and then being able to do the actual thing. Oh, man. How about, by the way, I'm heir to the throne?
Yes, well, I suppose part of me kind of liked you not knowing.
You enjoyed not telling me?
It's just that anyone who's ever found out has treated me differently afterwards. I was the bastard prince instead of just being Alistair. I know
You're
that
still
must
just
sound
Alistair to
stupid
me.
you, but I hate that it shaped my entire life.
I get it.
I never wanted it, and I certainly don't want to be king. The very idea of it terrifies me.
And that's why you'd make the perfect one. My car ashtray, turns out I did 2 days early. Oh, man. I look forward to being. And I'm already there. I'm already an old man. Doesn't sound stupid at all.
For all the good it does me, my blood seems certain to haunt me no matter what I do.
Same.
I guess I should be thankful that Al Eamon is far more likely to inherit the throne. If he's alright. I hope he's alright. For what
Same.
it's worth, I'm sorry for not telling you sooner. It was a dumb thing to do.
Don't worry about it, Aster. No harm done.
I guess it's kind of a relief that you know now. Let's go.
Let's go!
What do you need? Ask
Is there
away.
anything else that I can talk to you about? Because I like talking to you. No. Okay. Onwards and forwards. Hello, Tomas.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it.
That's
Have
me,
you
your
come
boy.
to help us?
What do you mean? Is there a problem?
So you don't know? Has nobody out there heard?
Heard what? There's a civil war going on if you haven't noticed. Heard Al Eamon's sick, if that's what you
He
mean.
could be dead for all we know. Nobody's heard from the castle in days. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
Sounds about
We've
right.
no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next.
Well, then
Hold on,
let's go
what
kill
is
him.
this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Ban Tegan, Al Eamon's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
Alright. I'm thinking some textures aren't loaded, or that's just water. That might be water. But it just looks like there's no textures. What's going on, everybody? Oh, that child is down. So isn't that woman. Oh, yeah, this guy. I like Ban Tegan. He's got a good voice. Looks like reminds me of Boromir for some reason.
Yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord.
Had you not noticed
They
Alice
just
there?
arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name
So-
is Tegan, Ban of Rainersphere, brother to the Arl.
I know.
I remember you, Ban Tegan. Though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud. Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive!
In the flesh!
This is wonderful news.
Right?
Still alive, yes. Though not for long if Tern Loghain has anything to say about it.
Fair.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things.
He's kind of a dick. Not all of us
So
died.
you are a Grey Warden as well.
That's
A
me.
pleasure to
Your
meet
boy.
you. I wish it were
Grey
under better
Warden.
circumstances. You're here to see my brother. Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill.
So
No
I've
one
heard.
has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
I can help you drop them back. What evil things are you talking
Some
about?
call them the Walking Dead, decomposing corpses returning to life with a hunger for human flesh. They hit again the next night. Each night they come with greater numbers. With Kaelin dead and Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help.
It
I have a
just helps
feeling
him, I
tonight's
guess.
assault will be the worst yet. Alistair, I hate to ask, but I desperately need the help of you and your friends.
Well, we desperately need the
Isn't
help
just
of you.
up to me. Though the Grey Wardens don't stand much chance against Loghain without Al Eamon.
Of course we'll help. What the fuck? You want my help? You don't know me. You don't know nothing about me. Of course we'll help.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Morgan,
Thank
shush.
You. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch
I don't know,
what
I can guess.
transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
You got it. Tell me more about
This
yourself.
is hardly the time to be discussing personal details, don't you think? We will have to fight for our lives very shortly.
Whatever. I'd like to know something about you.
I suppose that's not too much to ask. I did not mean to be brusque.
That's okay. Why didn't you just
After
leave?
the first attack, I wanted to go for help, but I couldn't just leave these people. The Bannon gear up to battle Loghain, while Darkspawn loom to the south. Loghain won't send anyone, so Redcliffe is on its own.
It's true. Are you a skilled warrior?
Skilled enough to know there are many far better than myself.
And what will you do if Arl Eamon is
I don't
dead?
know. If Connor lives, he'll be the Arl, and I'll need to help him with it. If he's... well, I don't want to think about that.
Fair. Perhaps we should get back to the
Good,
better
then my
hand
secrets are still safe. I was worried for a moment there.
then. I'll see what I can
Very
do, I
well.
guess. I
Luck
don't
be
really need
with
to know
you, my
anything
friend.
else. Morgan disapproves. That's... what a shocker.
Let us pray. Blessed
Mother
art
Hannah.
thou who exists in the Maker's sight.
I'm scared, Mother. When are the bad men coming?
As you should be fucking scared.
Sorry.
Hello, Caitlin.
Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet.
I'm sorry, what? Hey, are you alright? Why are you crying?
Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time. Everywhere.
How
sounds
terrible.
awful.
You poor thing. I wish there was something we could do to help.
And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too.
We'll look for Bevan. Why would he run off? Do you know?
He said something about saving Mother. He's just a little boy. He doesn't understand she's gone.
If he is
So he's
foolishly run off, then he is no doubt dead. You should get used to that fact.
Nice. Maybe you want to kick her in the head while you're at it.
Shall we comfort her with lies? If she is to face death, better she face it honestly.
I hope he didn't try to go to the castle. Oh, that would be awful.
Except for the fact if we find the child and bring him back, that's gonna be egg on your face, isn't it, Morgan? Don't worry, I'll look
You
for him.
will. Thank you so much. Please find him. I'm so scared, Father. What are we going to do?
Gotta find a missing child. We don't want no little, little kid getting fucking. Oh, look at these people
What does that
perfectly in.
smell? Fish?
Look at this.
And something else. Oh, more fish.
You know, we don't
Okay.
have the men we
It's
need.
not just red.
Hello, the militia.
Coming back from the
Yo, Murdoch! Oh, look at this guy. Any reason there's no audio for you, good sir? You sure you didn't hear that we killed the king?
Could be that I did. We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help.
There we
though.
go, there's
Don't
your
take
voice.
me for being an ingrate or nothing.
Well, we do want to help however we can. You can trust us.
Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight.
We will. Have faith, good man. We will defeat this evil together!
I hope you're right. I've been trying to hold us together, but it isn't easy.
Considering the
Anyhow,
circumstances, I
you're
can't imagine
here,
that it is.
And they tell me you're in charge.
Kind of. Yeah, I guess. How's morale?
Morale's about what you'd expect. These men aren't soldiers. They're villagers defending their homes, and they're frightened. It would help if we had decent equipment. There weren't enough swords in Owen's shop. The men's armor is nearly falling off. I don't think we're in any shape to fight. We'll do our best, of course, but, well, I have my doubts. I just hope I'm alive tomorrow morning.
What can I do to help?
We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help.
Alright. Why does he refuse
His
to talk to
daughter,
you?
Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, so he hasn't heard from her since this whole business started. He demanded we attack the castle, break down the gate, and force our way in. I said it was impossible, but he wouldn't listen. He's locked himself in the smithy now. I can't force him to do repairs. He said he'd rather die first.
Okay, is there anything else
We could
you need?
use some extra bodies. Having a veteran like Dwin in the militia would help a lot, but he flat out refuses.
What is wrong with these people? Tell me about
He's
him.
a trader, a dwarf, lives near the lake. Locked himself up in his home with some of his workers, he has. Says he doesn't need any of us.
That's fine.
We could use
but we
somebody
would like
with
to have
his
him.
fighting experience, but he won't come out.
I'll talk to him.
Shouldn't you be trying to reason with Owen? Don't drink with him. That's how he sucks you in. Just my luck, our success hinges on the most foolish drunk of a smith ever to grace the Maker's lands. Tell them to maintain watch. I don't want a surprise attack before the sun goes down.
Yes, sir.
Alright,
What should we
let's
do
see if we
until
can
then?
figure out with the...
Pray, and hope for a miracle.
There we go, blacksmithing.
Go away. Curse you.
Hey!
Leave me in peace.
Don't curse me.
They've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
Who
I'm
are
the
you?
bloody blacksmith, and this is my shop. There's nothing of interest here anymore, whoever you are. So you best move along.
I'd like to speak with you. Can I come in?
Hmm? All right, all right. Let me undo the locks. All I ask is that you don't make any trouble.
Well, that was easy. Like how even the main character's like,
Maker's breath. What is that smell? It's like someone set a brewery on fire.
Somebody's been drinking.
So I let you in. You wanted to talk. Now we're talking. Mind telling me who you are?
my name is Cogletto, a Grey Warden helping Bane Teed. Call me Cogletto.
Anyhow, my name's Owen, though you might already know that. Care to join me as I get besotted? Or is there something in particular you wanted?
Okay. Why have you locked yourself in
My
the smithy?
girl, Valena. Is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her.
Well, we'll get there.
She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't
see about
care
that.
what happens to me or the village or anyone.
We can't avenge her if everybody's dead. I will rescue your daughter.
It'd do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her. Provided any of us live through the night.
Well, then, what about the militia? They need your help.
If you look for Valena, I'll reopen the smithy and make some repairs for the militia. I can do that much.
Good. I'll do my best.
Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either.
You were asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want to promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can.
So I went with a workmate to lunch and I was chatting away without noticing he stopped for a bit and kept talking to myself down the escalator. Way to the calf. Oh, wow. 20 meters. Oh, man. I've definitely... I don't know that I've been in similar situations, but not for that long. That's fucking hilarious, though. Come on, man. You gotta be more perceptive. You forget about your friends that easily? I promise you,
I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
Morgan,
Right,
I'm
then.
gonna backhand you. You
It
don't shut
seems
the
I have
fuck
some
up.
work to do relighting the forge, and I suppose I'll have to find some iron. Maybe at the mill. Oh, Murdoch just better send his men here as soon as possible if I'm gonna get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall.
Yeah!
You need anything done? Well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
Boom! I did it.
What do you
Morgan,
need?
shut. Morgan doesn't like that. Oh well. Can't tell if that was supposed to be discussed or her having a Never mind.
I am grateful. 'Tis thoughtful indeed. I am grateful. 'Tis thoughtful indeed.
Shit. I don't know what else I could give her. Yeah, see, now she has minor magic, which means that her magic is better. So, glad I did that. And I think she gets, yeah, she gets, oh, no, that's just the skill. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, so we got the blacksmith. Now let's go talk to Dwin, which I believe is over here. Okay, no, this is Caitlin's home, but I think I want to. I think I need to check this out so I can. Hello, is someone there?
This isn't your home. This is my home. My home, you hear me?
Bevan, is that you?
How do you know my name?
Wait. Spoke to your sister in the Chantry?
Did she tell you to take me back to the Chantry? Don't make me go back there. I hate that place. I hate it.
Huh? I was at a club and I was getting pissed about it being too crowded, and I turned around to my mate who was there, and a Mr. Bean voice, this place is effed to some hot girls who were This place is fucked! Oh, you're not my friend. I don't think... The only time I've ever done something similar to that was getting into the car with somebody else that I didn't even know. Like, I opened up the door, got in the passenger seat, shut the door, looked over, went, I'm sorry! This isn't the right car, and got out. How do you hate the Chantress so
Everybody's
much?
scared. But they tell me I shouldn't be scared. And they tell me I shouldn't be sad that Mother died.
I'm pretty sure you can be sad that Mom died.
I don't want to be sad. I'm brave. I'm going to be a hero. I'm going to fight them off. I will.
Hiding in a closet? From in there?
No. No. I just heard you coming, and I guess that's not very brave of me, is it? I'll come out now.
Bravery is the ability to face your emotions, not hide from them.
Alright. I came out. You won't hurt me.
I'm so proud of you.
Will you? I'll go back to the Chantry if you really want.
First, tell me what you're doing in there.
I can't tell you. It's a secret.
Are you sure? Maybe I could help?
You could. Alright, I guess. Father said I could have his sword when I grew up. It was Grandfather's. And Grandfather was a great dragon slayer.
So
I thought...
a great Warden?
If I was brave like Grandfather, I could use his sword and kill the bad people who took Mother.
I don't know that they're people, but I see what you're saying. Marek did that, and she continued the argument to a stunned 20-something year. Wait, really? So wait, so the old lady got in somebody else's car? Or somebody got in the old lady's car? You don't think you're a bit young to fight?
No. Well, maybe the sword was too heavy for me. I guess I'm not as strong as I thought I was.
You'll grow up eventually. Don't worry about it.
That doesn't help us now. Caitlin says everyone's going to die tonight.
Wait, she got into the wrong car and had an argument with the guy in the car that it was her car? That is bananas. Not if I'm here to help, they will.
Really? You must be very brave. I wish I was like you.
Listen. Where's the sword now?
In the chest. In Mother's room. Father gave me a key, but I'm not supposed to give it to anyone.
Tend to fall down in a well at an amusement park? Wait. That one I want some context. Yay! See Bizzle's out of lurking! I assume that you're like the one dedicated fan that was there for me for like the first half hour. That must have been grueling. Hopefully you were doing other things. Are you with the husband in the car? Jesus Christ. Perhaps I could help you and your sister in return?
You could? maybe you could give my sister money? She said if we had money, we'd be alright. Even if Mother is dead.
Alright. I'll talk to your sister about it. I could persuade him to just give it to me, but like, I kind of want to do the same. I want to do like the nice thing. I want to help out people as much as I can. I'll talk to your sister about it, I promise.
Alright. Here's the key. I hope you
Wait,
use
did I
it
have
to
the
kill a
persuade
lot of
option
those
anyway?
bad people. I should go back to the Chantry. Good luck.
Old age park based on the Aussie olden day. Wait. Oh, okay. The chest, I believe, is. Wait, is this it? No. Chest, I believe, is. Hello, book.
I shall do it.
To the second floor! Away! There it is. Chest. The green blade. Okay. Alistair, can you use it? It is much better. Much, much better. Bookshelf, give me that experience. Give me that sweet, sweet 50 XP. As if it meant something. Cooking and checking on my dad. Oh, awesome. What were you cooking, Bizzle? I'm a little sad that, you know, I can't have any of the cooking because I am hungry for actual cooking. But, enough about me, the main focal point of this story. There'd be statues of my bro got hit by an old dude who jumped. Now that sounds like fun. Hello?
Wonderful. Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home.
I sure do. Oh, and we love having you here, Bizzle. Cooking a curry, but consider yourself lucky because I probably am not a good cook. Well, I highly doubt that. I'm sure you're a fine cook. You're a fine cook. But, I'm not a fan of curry or anything spicy for that matter, so I guess that kind of kills it for me, but it's okay. Hey, Yami, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. How you doing? We'll go where we like, unless you'd like to stop us. You're talking to a mage. Care to rephrase that? Ooh, I like that one. I want to be like the nice guy, but like when you see it, you're talking to a mage. You want to rephrase that?
You know what? In the interest of keeping my face from bursting into flame, I think I will. The name's Win. Pleased to meet you. Now, kindly tell me why you're here.
Historical Park for the Aussies. So for the Bizzle. Murdoch says he needs you for the militia.
You recruiting for him?
Kind of.
I'll tell you what I told Murdoch. I'm not risking my neck for this town.
Can't I change your mind?
Maybe. Let's hear what you've got.
Ban Tegan or the Aro.
You might just be able to pull that off. Fine. I'll throw in with the militia.
And that's
For
why
now,
Querce is like
you better be out there too when the sun goes down. I'm not fighting for a lost cause. You hear me?
Yeah, Querce. That's right. Querce. Fuck it. That's why I do that thing. That's 25. Oh wait, no wait. Yeah, I want that at 25. Bring up willpower, and then I'm gonna start putting in Constitution and willpower. Cause I want him to have threaten on at all fucking times.
Do this, do that.
Do this, dude. Bam. Now we got Dwin, and we got the other, and we got the blacksmith. I'm so fucking good at convincing people of things. Food is what my mom asks for is what I cook most of the time when I do cook. Aw. That's because you're a sweetie petite. Is that a word? It's a word now. I know it's... fuck it. You know what? Just don't question it. It makes sense if you don't think about it. This is, there's lamp oil in these barrels. What does that have to do with anything?
As you say.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
And this is why I have Leanna, because she can lockpick. God damn it! You can't even... What use are you to me if you can't even do it? And the boss is watching the watchers, and Feos watching us, and the YouTube watching Feos, and the government watching us all, and listening in. Hi, government! I hope you're having a fantastic day. You know, because if you're having a good day, maybe you'll leave me alone and it won't be so bad. Hey, Murdoch.
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll inform Bantig and the militia is ready to fight. We'll give those bastards a welcome they won't soon forget.
Yeah! Maymay! How's it going, Maymay? Hello, hello. How are you? Sense it sounds like your phrase. It won't make sense. It makes sense if you don't think about it. That's my Biffle, my best friend, the OG. That was her expression. She would say something and it would make absolutely no sense. You'd look at her confused and she'd say, "Yeah, it makes sense if you don't think about it." It was great. Oh, thank you, Bizzle. But you are truly the awesomest. We're not only ready, Murdoch. We're going to win.
I hope you're right.
There is no
we may
hope.
Just be village folk.
Only
we're
yes.
Going to fight like there's no tomorrow.
Government, thanks for taking me $5 for a $2 toothbrush. Yeah, no shit. And you know, making me owe money. Oh, why did I have to owe money? I keep hoping that I'm going to get money in my tax returns, but the 2 times that I've gotten taxes back, I've owed. Last year I owed a lot of fucking money. Actually, no. The first year I believe I got some money back. The year after that I owed a lot of money though. Which really fucking sucked. I'd like to talk about the win.
Thanks for persuading him to come out here. He's going to be a great help. I just know it.
Word, word.
There's not much time before sundown.
Yeah, I know. Bit tired like always. Almost always at this time. Fair enough. I was pretty fucking dead-ass tired yesterday myself. I probably still had bags from under my eyes from being sleepy and stuff like that. You're tell me I'm a bad man. You're a bad man. How's morale now?
The men's spirits are high for now. Far better than I expected, to be honest.
You damn Skippy.
Dwin's presence makes the men a bit more confident. It helps to know a veteran.
And I am doing fantastic. Thank you for asking me, man.
Since you convinced Owen to start repairs, we're pretty well armed now. That is a relief, let me tell you.
That's what I'm here for.
I'd say the militia's very ready to fight. Never thought I'd say that, but there you go. Is there anything else?
Yeah. So you speak to Sir
You'll find him and his men at the mill by the bridge, to the north. Okay. I have a good feeling about tonight.
Tonight, there's a party on the rooftop, top of the world. Tonight.
Well, he should.
I'm dancing on the edge of the Hollywood sign. Don't know if I'll make it. Watch how good I'll fake it. I don't think I went into the tavern yet. Well, that's a chance.
We're out here because I say we're gonna help these people. Since I pay your wages, you're gonna do what I
Yeah, you tell him, Dwin. I miss doing this too. I miss you too, see Bizzle. I miss everybody. Fucking took me a half a century to finally get back to doing it though. I mean, honestly, I've been debating just streaming Ark because that's literally the only thing that I ever want to stream. I ever want to play. Like, legitimately, Ark is like the one game that I keep consistently wanting to go back to play. Like, after I'm done with this, I'm probably gonna ask Keen if he wants to play Ark, even though he's recording. But he's probably expecting.
Soul come to drown their sorrows here, I see. If you came here for a drink, you'd have to talk to Lloyd. He's got a vice grip on the spigots. I'm just here to keep the boys from mutiny.
How you doing, hot stuff? What do you know about the elf?
Not much. He's very quiet. Says his name's Beric and he's here to meet his brother, but I think he's lying.
Chick's saying it that tripped me out when I played this. Wait, which chick? I've been debating doing it, but like, I don't know which map I would do, and I don't want to do any of the original ones, and I don't want to do Aberration because that one's more fun with Keen. So if Keen's awake and willing to play Ark when I start to stream in the future, then I'll probably just stream Ark, so that way we can watch that, because It's been 84 years. Oh, I just... Oh, that game is so much fun. Like... No, say to the red, I will pay, okay? How's business
What
been?
business? Without the castle soldiers, the only customers we have are local. And they're all in the militia with no money to spend. The few
True.
with any money are here, but it's not enough to justify working. Lloyd's a greasy pig. And if I didn't need this job so badly,
Feel like you should be able to do better.
Oh, you think I'm pretty, do you?
Yes. Of course I would. Anyone would.
That's really sweet of you. Thank you.
Oh, gotcha. You're true. Because it looks so... It's so much fun. Oh. Like, you can't play the game with the normal stats. You do have to, like, increase them. I don't know how they got their basis for their base stats when something is like, get this oil forge, but it's like 2,500 metal ore, and I'm like... That's a lot of metal. I've been playing Mass Effect 3. I hope you're enjoying it, because that game is fucking awesome. Also, I keep forgetting, I have to play Dead Space 2 on stream. I played the first Dead Space, and I kept forgetting that I have to play it. But, maybe at the
Later on, yes. Lloyd will lock himself in the cellar, and I'll go to the chantry. Are you fighting tonight?
Mass Effect 3 is, yeah. The amount of hours that you have to go into that game is, and to be fun. I don't like Andromeda. I still have to beat it. I've been trying so hard to pull myself back into playing it, but it's just so hard. Yes,
That's good to hear. I didn't know that. Keep safe.
I was wondering if calling her pretty was going to make, I leveled up by looking at graffiti. Oh, look at that smirk. I don't know, because Cora and PB. I don't like PB. I like Cora, but I don't like PB, like, at all. Actually. If I remember correctly, I have to put points into cunning so I can get more coercion. But I can't remember where I go to look at that. That's under skills, right? Yeah. And you have a level 16 cunning. Crap, how do I get back to the leveling up things? Oh, there's level up. Oh my god! Listen, Tough! Tough, listen. Listen, for the... Oh my fuck... For the love of God! Please! That was the worst thing I've ever experienced in a video game. I have never felt so bad about myself as a human being other than that scene. That was so bad. When is Dragon Age Inquisition? When I get through Dragon Age 2. Because all my saved games are on my old computer. So I had to start over on this one. Yeah, I won't spear you either. Wait, but I have a specialization. Not yet unlocked, not yet unlocked. Oh, I have to unlock it. How do I get this? Oh, specializations are enhanced versions of a character's base class, adding stat bonuses and a powerful new ability chain. Specializations can unlock through leading major plots, learning them from other characters, or by finding rare tomes. One specialization point is earned at level 7 and 14. Gotcha. Man, it's options. So I was there. I left. You left. Yeah. Of course I left. I felt awful about it. That was the worst. I still have nightmares about it. You know, find time to play more games in general. I think that is hard. Dad going to hospital and having to take over school pickups and stuff for my niece. It's been so hectic. Yeah, it cannot be easy, and best of luck to you, C. Bizzle. I hope things calm down for you and you're able to, you know, enjoy some you time. Because every once in a while, you do need to have, like, a second to be like, listen, I need... Like, don't be afraid to be like, I need to take time for myself. But, good on you for doing what you're doing. Is that permanent bonuses to damage from basic attacks, which is whatever. Getting a permanent bonus to spell bar. That I'm gonna want, but that's a level 10. I know! It was a renegade run, Yami. I had to choose it. I didn't want to. Okay, to be fair. Did not want to choose it, but oh god. Oh. I did, and it was awful. It was awful. Isn't there a... There's Mana Drain. I'm gonna want that. I remember actually going into... Once I got all of my healing magic, I went into fucking lightning. Oh, that was good. Also, actually, if I get Flame Blast... I believe if I use Flame Blast and Morrigan uses Frost weapons, or no, sorry, if I use Flaming weapons and Morrigan uses Frost weapons, I believe they stack. But I'm not 100% sure about that. But it might not be a bad idea to try and figure out. But I'm gonna get Mana Drain. Oh, right, I have to actually play. Okay, now I have it. Cool. Okay.
Hello there, friend. Can't say we've ever met before. Stranger to the village, I take it. Haven't had many travelers lately. All this nonsense is bad for business. Bet you regret coming, yes?
Not really. Baby, you're back, and baby, you're back. I don't know if it's an actual song, but I'ma sing it like that. Because, baby, you're back. Hi, Jesse, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. I don't enjoy being a dick, Yami. Basically, what happened was I had played Mass Effect, all three of them, so many times. At least, like, 5. Which, considering how long of a game Mass Effect is, 5 is a pretty big number for, I feel, most games. But for Mass Effect, all 3, that's a pretty big number. So I was like, fuck it, I'll do a Renegade run, because it'll probably be fun to watch me suffer, because I hate being a bad person. And I hope it was fun to watch, because it was a horrifying experience for me, and I am going to be mentally scarred for the rest of my life from it. Me time at the moment, so that's awesome enough. Hell yes, Evizzle. Actually, I also do hope... Hey, it's a pig. You agree? Yeah, I agree. You good? Lies? No, I promise I'm not lying. Oh, fuck. But I feel like I was going to say something, and now I can't remember. But I have to pee, so I'm going to pee real quick. Hi, kid. I'm peeing. Okay, I'm back. Hang on, I'll let him know. Bizzle also says hi. Keen also says hi. Yeah. From now on until there's just constant sadness so I can play Borderlands 3. See, I'm excited for the Borderlands 1 remaster is like the only thing that I'm caring about. Sorry, I had a very bad taste of the feels. I'm not excited for Borderlands 3, if only because, like, I weirdly didn't like Borderlands 2. I literally don't know what it was about Borderlands 2 that I didn't like. I hated the Thresher mods. I hated playing the game, but everything else I loved. Like, I feel like Borderlands 2 is a really good game, but for some reason didn't enjoy it, and I don't know why. The final boss was very much of a letdown, because I love Smiling Jack. I thought Smiling Jack was an amazing bad guy. He was very, very fun and entertaining to listen to. Tiny Tina is one of my favorite NPCs of all time. The fact that the player characters from the first game were NPCs was awesome, but oh my dear god, do I hate Did I not say Handsome Jack? Wait, what did I call him? Or did I call him the wrong thing? I don't, whatever. But, like, I hate the player characters in Borderlands 2. I did not enjoy any of them. I played as Zero because he was a sniper and he didn't feel fun. Mordecai felt fun. Brick felt like fun. You said smile. Oh, and pre-sequel, me and Keen haven't even... Keen's beaten it before. Me and him were playing through it at some point, and we were just, like, not having fun. So we were just like, peace. Oh, I called him Smiling Jack. God damn it. Why did I call him Smiling Jack? Handsome Jack. I don't know why I called him Smiling Jack. Oh! Wait, I don't know. Pre-sequel was so bad. The NPCs sucked. You didn't get a sniper class. Not at all.
Brave words. Brave words. Well, we'll see.
Blame Australia.
Falls, won't we? So.
But 3, I'm interested. I'll
you
look at it.
are here to drink, I hope.
Cause like I would love for them to go back to the more you used a certain weapon, the better you got at it. Like the more proficient you were at it. Cause like, I don't know, games that have those kind of upgrades. Like I love games that have the more you use it, the more you get upgrades for it. Which is kind of why I liked Skyrim, because I was like, oh, cool, like, you level up, but then by doing things in these certain areas, you get to put points into it, which is great in the beginning, but towards the end, I was like, fucking, where are my perks? Only played for story. Yeah, I couldn't even get through it with the story. I might try to convince Keen to beat it, so we can beat it, but we get blamed enough so I can see why. Aw. Don't blame C. Bizzle, Jesse. Who are you anyway?
Name's Lloyd. So, why'd you come to the village now? The roads can't be all that safe, not with a war brewing.
Mods always save crappy games. Yeah, but I don't think it should be up to people who played the game to make the game better. Like, Skyrim and Fallout have a good formula for modding because I feel like the base games for Skyrim and Fallout are good. Like, I think the base is fine. Mods just add to the experience, and even the mods that I do have for Skyrim are, like, more perks when you level up, like capes, like, quality of life things. Like, the rain's better, people look better, they behave better, stuff like that. Yeah, no, fuck this guy. Lloyd is kind of a dick. I'm a Grey
Well,
Warden.
that explains it. Except for the lack of darkspawn around here. But never mind me.
You're kind of a
Something
dick.
else I can get for you?
Answer a few questions.
Fine. Make them quick.
Shouldn't you be helping defend the
Why?
village?
When them creatures attack, I lock myself in the cellar. Just batten the hatches and wait it out. What's the point in getting myself killed with all the rest of them? If that makes me a coward, then I'm a coward.
I mean, I guess that's alright. Business maybe at 2K Australia. And, like, it sucks, too, because, like, I don't know, Die for listener, die now, it's your choice. Oh my god. I kind of want to say it, but I'm also a good guy, so then be a coward if that's what you want.
Yes. I suppose that is what I want.
And the lewd side, yeah, see, I don't really go for lewdness in games. The only lewdness I go for in games is if I'm playing, like, Honey Pop, Sunrider Academy, or whatever, and I'm just like, why is this censored? And I get the uncensored patch. That's about as far as that goes, but in other games, nah. What about what's happened
Not
here?
a lot. Castle guards stopped coming in about a week back. It's unusual, too. They were my main source of business. After a few days, I thought it strange enough to ask. But nobody heard anything. Anyone going up to the castle didn't come back. When the first attack hit, I locked myself in the cellar. I say we just wait for help to come.
Yeah, my games including Mass Effect. Why are you still open?
I'm not abandoning my tavern because of a few monsters. The second I'm in the Chantry, Murdoch and his men will be here drinking all my ale.
Okay. Got that off.
Not much. Says his name's Berwick. Arrived here more than a week back. Waiting for his brother, he says. I've never seen him before, but he paid good for his room. Quiet sort.
Respect for Miranda's assets. I romanced her in the second, my first playthrough of the game. And I really regret it, because that made a really, really... Okay, one, I didn't really want to romance her, but I wanted to get the achievement. If I could go back, I'm kind of glad I did it that way for the achievement, because in Mass Effect 3, it made my options much easier. Because it was Ashley in the first one, and I wanted to choose Ashley in the second one, but you can't. And then you can choose Ashley again in the third one, which I did. But the problem was, I had to have the scene where you tell Miranda, sorry, I love Ashley more than you. And that made that mission very, very difficult. Taliban's gonna fight me. That's exactly what Annabelle would say. And I'm not gonna fight you. I agree with you, but Ashley is Ashley for me.
Something else I can get for you?
That's what
right. I've got some supplies too, in case you're interested. With the store closed down, it doesn't hurt to pick up some of the slack, eh?
What do you have that I might want? Absolutely fucking dick all. Oh, man. I don't want anything that you have. Useless! Now where's the elf in the corner? Where's the militiaman? Oh, Brunswick, that's the guy. Yeah, Annabelle's been busy. Ever since she got a boyfriend, she doesn't talk to me as much anymore. Because I'm like, it's necessary as a person. But nah. She's got her own shit that she's dealing with, but I do hope that I get to talk. I do need to talk to her more. Well, okay. My ass off for Ashley. I really enjoyed Ashley. I did. I thought she was the best one. And I thought she was pretty in the first game. And when I saw her in the third game, I was like, damn.
What? How did you know that? Well, that's my name. Why?
That's my name. Don't wear it out. So you were waiting for your brother?
Oh, yes. He was supposed to meet me here. And then I got stuck here when monsters from the castle attacked.
I'm supposed to believe that?
I don't know you, and I don't want to. I'm not... I mean, I was just told to... I mean, just leave me alone.
Bastard. Fuck Udina. Fuck Udina indeed. Anderson is the man. What were you told to do?
Nothing. Nobody told me to do anything. Just because you're a Grey Warden doesn't mean you can go around threatening people.
I'm not threatening, I'm just asking. And how do you know I'm a Grey Warden?
I just, overheard it, that's all. If you'll excuse me, I want to get to the Chantry before the sun goes down.
Let's tell me what you're hiding.
But I never... Oh, all right, I'll tell you. Just don't hurt me. This is more than I bargained for. Look, they just paid me to watch the castle and send word if anything should change. But they never said anything about monsters. I haven't even been able to report anything since this started. I'm stuck, same as you, I swear.
Sorry, what? Udina's a dick even if you make him ambassador, which I did in the Renegade run. He's still a piece of shit. Who are they?
A tall fellow. I forget his name. He, said he was working for Hal. Arl Rendon Hal. He's an important man. Terran Logain's right hand. So I didn't do anything wrong.
Gotcha. So I can't finish that sentence. I prefer Caden's... I don't know how they managed to do it with all the great people that they created, and like they did such a good job with all the other characters, and then Caden was just boring as fuck. You're supposed to watch
Just
the cast
to report any changes, honest. All I could send word about was the Arl getting sick. After that, monsters started coming from the castle.
And you don't think maybe one of these things has to do with the other? So you know how this happened?
I don't know anything about these creatures. When the Arl got sick, I got scared that people would think I was involved. But I swear
Kind of
I don't
are.
know anything about it. They sent me to watch. Maybe they knew the Arl would get sick. I don't know.
How do I know you're telling
Here,
the truth?
This is a letter from them. It has instructions and everything. Keep it. Do whatever you want with it. I just thought I was serving the king and making a bit of coin on the side. You have to believe me.
His ambassador and 3 for no fucking... Yeah, they're just like, Udina has to be ambassador for story reasons. Anderson was like, I don't want to do it, can't do it, here you go, Udina, or something like that. Okay, he was so boring. I didn't love killing him. I feel bad killing anybody that is under, you know, my thing, but the bomb, I blew itself up, once they found out Kate didn't want... Wait. I wanted to talk to... Oh! I see what you said. I see what you did there. I do believe you. Kill him. I do believe you. Now, fine, go. I don't want to see you again. I think you should help defend Redcliffe tonight.
Oh, all right. I'll do it. Thank you for your mercy. I won't forget it.
I think I missed what he said. To kill the portal. Items received. What the fuck did I get for an item? Oh, like a... Yeah, this thing. Okay, but as far as I know, I can't actually do any of that. Alrighty. Let's get the fuck out of here. I mean, to be fair, Anderson goes on like a pretty badass way, to be fair. Like, that scene is actually just, that scene is done really well. Andromeda, you get to die.
So, let me get this.
I don't know anything about Andromeda, but I am excited to.
You must have been a brother.
Hey, Mike, how's it going?
No?
Let's go tell March of
Never
2020.
actually became a Templar. I was recruited into the Grey Wardens before I took my final vows.
Do you ever regret leaving the Chantry?
No, never. Do you?
Yes. You may not believe it, but I found peace there. The kind of peace that
Okay, I just want to make sure I'm going the right way.
It used to get so quiet at the monastery that I would start screaming until one of the brothers came running. I would tell them that I was just checking. Oh, you never know, right?
No, I never did anything like that. I enjoyed the quiet.
Suit yourself. The look on their face was always priceless.
Okay, I want to make sure that I'm not missing anything. I'm missing... Oh, right, I have to talk to Caitlin in the Chantry. Probably have to talk to Sir Perth, but I'd rather talk to Caitlin before I forget again. Masquerade, hell yeah! Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, baby, let's go! I can't fucking wait! $90 right into that sumbitch! Didn't even care what was in it! Fucking give me that shit! Inject it directly into my veins! I want everything that is that game. Even if it, like, I just...
said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you.
I'll take a kiss from a pretty girl.
Evan told me about Grandfather's sword.
Oh.
So you have it then? I suppose it won't go to waste, at least.
But yeah, no, the reason I said Smiling Jack is because Smiling Jack is actually from Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. The Jack that you walk into. That's Smiling Jack. Other person in lore. I might have said that back when I tried to correct myself, but my brain's caught up with itself because I got a lot of things on my brain, and we're talking about Vampire the Masquerade. I've actually been playing Bloodlines in my spare time as well as a Nosferatu, which has been kind of funny to play as because the interactions are always funny because they're like, "Oh God, what happened to you?" Oh man. Oh, I can't fucking wait. And then from the way the description sounds like it might be a Sabbat thing. which would be kind of cool. Or at least you start off as a Sabbat. I hope that you get to choose. I hope that it's, like, very open world-ish. I don't know what it's gonna be about. I just know that I want it. I have, like, so many questions. But promise Bevan I would pay you for it.
I have no idea what it's worth, to be honest. And you found Bevan. I couldn't ask you for money.
Shut up and take the money. Take. It's a valuable sword. I think at least. It's a very valuable sword. Here, 500 silver. Take it.
Oh, how generous we are today, it appears.
That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much. How can I ever repay you?
I get to keep the sword. Just stay safe, both of you.
The Maker sent you. I just know it. Thank you again.
Wow, Morrigan was really not okay with that. Although I lost 5 gold. Holy shit. That's a lot of gold to lose. But that's worth it. Being a See, I would love to be able to do something like with Werewolf the Apocalypse and stuff like that. I would love for them to do it. And werewolves are something I prefer, but because of Vampire the Masquerade, I actually really enjoy vampires. They're, like, the Vampire the Masquerade is
These
just...
are terrible times.
I did not like vampires until Vampire the Masquerade. I could give 2 shits about them. And now I'm just like, please more! See what it's like a thing. I hopefully, I need to get back into playing Kingdom Come Deliverance. It's been a while since I played it.
What do you need? There is not much daylight left. Of course. Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Okay, so that's not what I thought. That's also a quick save real quick, because I keep forgetting to do so. Who am I supposed to talk to about the fucking...
This is who I told you about, Caitlin.
Oh, painful. I don't... The shifts in the Werewolf the Apocalypse aren't painful. And, like, it's cool, too, because in Werewolf the Apocalypse, there's, like, 5 forms. There's human. I believe it's called Hubris. Because I think Glabros is the other one, but there's an in-between what they call Krynos and human that you can take on. Then it's Krynos, and then it's, I believe, Glabros, which is in between werewolf and wolf, and then there's wolf form. And you get different bonuses based on,
These humans don't know the hilt of a sword from the
different things.
This ought to be interesting.
So,
the repairs are underway surprisingly quickly, considering how drunk Owen
and the
is.
pluses you get for going
We may
Krynos
just
are
make it.
insane.
Oh? Ask away. I have a good feeling about tonight.
Trying to figure out who I can talk to about the fucking oil.
I believe I'm going to fight. That's
Damn,
what I
Skippy,
get
you're
for
gonna
mixing
fight.
myself up in all this.
So I will admit, ever since I was a kid, I was like, man, I would love to be a werewolf. But like, I'm not violent, so like, what would being a werewolf do for me? I'd be like, man, this is cool. Too bad I can't do anything. I don't want to turn into a werewolf and rip people to shreds. Fuck. Also, werewolves in Werewolf the Apocalypse fight demons that the worm is spitting out because it went crazy because the Weaver was like, hey, stop destroying my shit.
No word from the castle? No, all is still, as it has been for days.
Werewolves kind of exist to kill vampires, but guess what?
Greetings, Grey Warden.
Demons!
I am as relieved as Ban Tegan is to see you here. I must admit that I do not quite know how to address you. Is my lord sufficient?
I don't care what you call me. I don't care what you call me.
I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now, my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults.
I've seen
Would that
American
I
Werewolf in
chosen
London.
not
That was
to
a good
seek out
movie.
the urn
I
of
enjoyed
sacred
that.
ashes, perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost.
Cares a paladin. I was gonna say, I did have my Werewolf the Apocalypse character, and it was weird because it was I was trying to play him in a style that was not the way that I normally do it. I was trying to be like like arrogant, not necessarily scummy, but like an arrogant, angry, like wasn't a bad person, but was definitely somebody who ruffled feathers and didn't get along with a lot of people. But we consider using the oil in the village
No one
store.
told me of this. Oil, you say? How much exactly?
Enough to set many monsters aflame?
Assuming that would hurt them. Yes, I see what you have in mind. That might be effective, if used carefully. Yes, excellent idea. I'll send some men to collect
I also
the oil.
watched an American
We'll use it to slow
Werewolf
these
in
creatures
Paris.
down. Have you anything else to ask me? in
That
the
one I
meantime?
have to watch again because I watched both of them on YouTube, but the Paris one seemed like it was missing some pieces. When I was a kid, I would watch movies on YouTube and like you know, like one out of this thing.
We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures.
Okay.
Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered.
I'll see what I can
That
do.
gladdens my heart to hear it.
Owning that costume, the fun you would have. Werewolf show called Werewolf, starring Eric Cord. It was great. Never heard of it, actually.
Ask me whatever you wish.
You mentioned something about an
When
urn?
the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, our lesser Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him.
They say the followers of Andraste smuggled her ashes out of Tevinter and hid them in Ferelden. The urn's never been heard of since.
We knights volunteered to seek it out.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I have to get the
Few of us
DLC for
have
this game,
returned.
too.
Many are still out there, unaware of what is happening here.
I remember hearing about Teen Wolf. I never looked into it, though. Shadowhunters I never heard of, though. A shop called YouTube. It's very bad to watch movies on YouTube, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to do that again. I need to rewatch the second Broly movie, because I watched the second Broly movie on YouTube, but I definitely missed some pieces of the movie. I also watched Dragon Ball GT Baby movie, or the arc, I can't remember which, but I watched all the baby thing of, which was kind of cool, actually. Like, fuck GT, but that was pretty cool. Never heard of that one either. I'll have to look at Shadowhunters. What was the Arl
We were
sick
never
with?
certain. He thirsted for water and then grew weaker and weaker. He brought in a mage, but even that did nothing. The Arlessa believed he was cursed and that we needed the power of Andraste herself, or he would surely perish.
Why did the Arlessa
The Arl
believe
once
anyone could
employed
find
a
the
scholar, Brother
urn?
Denativi. He had proof the urn was in Ferelden, or so I was told.
That's the
Not
Castle
at all.
Defenseless?
A great number of soldiers remained in Castle Redcliffe. I wonder if they perished there, or were transformed into these things. The thought chills my blood.
Fun. Sounds like fun. Oh, that feels backyard. Went through a werewolf phase. You would wear sharp teeth at night and want to run through. I suppose we've all been there. I lived in the woods, so I could just run around screaming, "I'm a werewolf! I'm a werewolf! I'm a werewolf!" Also, if anybody hasn't seen Vampire's Kiss with Nicolas Cage, thinking he's a vampire, please do yourself the favor and go watch that movie, because oh my fucking lord, that movie is perfection. Absolute perfection. Went through a necromancer phase while he did that. I have a buddy that's still going through his necromancy phase.
Eventually, perhaps. The ones I have here were those near enough to recall within the last few days. I only returned myself because I was passing by Redcliffe and heard the news of strange attacks.
Carry on.
As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
Make her watch over us all.
The Arl lives, and I will not listen to your
Okay, so I have to go find Valena, but that's in there. Seek out divine protection for the knights. time to go talk to Mother Hannah. Near wetlands and light candles and Satan stars and watch people's reaction. Oh man, I never did anything like that. I never did anything crazy or fun. I'm sure I've said it plenty of times, but like the craziest thing I ever did was go onto an Air Force base to get my cousin's RC car.
What can I do for you?
That's literally it.
Very well.
What can I do for you? Nothing for now. Oh, alright. Glad I broke into this man's house to tell him that there's nothing he can do for me. Hey, can you steal this man's things? Why are you useless to me? Why are you useless to me? Out of here we go. Yeah, there are some things that I do wish that I did. I mean, to be fair, I didn't really live anywhere where I could do anything mischievous, because I just lived in the woods. There's nobody near me. Why the fuck would I want to go out at night? There was bears and coyotes and shit out there. But did I at least howl? Yes, I have howled. I have tried to Kamehameha. I have tried to Gallic Gun. I have tried to Final Flash. I have hooed at the owls. Tried to catch a squirrel a couple times. Pretended that there were soldiers out in the woods, and me and my friends would have to take them down with our fake stick guns. Used to pretend we were waiters. God, I wish I could remember what the storyline was for that, because I remember me and my best friend would play pretend outside, and we would pretend that like this really fat, disgusting guy, who we didn't like, we were like waiters for him, and we tried to like have bad things happen to him, but I can't remember what exactly. We had some weird we thought of some weird shit when we were kids. Han Chi-Chi probably being the weirdest, and probably my favorite and most memorable one. All about a businessman trying to get home. Oh my god. To ultra weeb? Whoa, hold on. I am not a weeb.
And a mage, I see. Yet you still defend our home in its darkest hour. We are
I don't watch enough anime to be a weeb. I only watched fucking Dragon Ball Z as a kid. And I mean, as a kid, who doesn't try to Kamehameha at least once? But I was a Vegeta guy, so I tried to Gallic Gun. I think I actually tried a Special Beam Cannon as well, because Special Beam Cannon's fucking awesome. Hell, I still do that shit. I think I do Special Beam Cannon motions more as an adult than, like, any other time. Shit himself crossed the road and started to walk very fast. I think I've only done the fly spray thing, like, once. You can tell I'm a mage?
Do not fear. I am not about to raise a rabble against you. I am sure your magic will prove valuable before the day is out.
So, when you are useful, that is when you are not lynched. Tis good to know.
Allow me to introduce myself.
Not wrong.
I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment
Stuff your mainstream
is a
trash
refuge
then.
for these poor villagers.
How
You're
awful
right.
this must be for you all. Is this everyone who's left?
Like,
all those who cannot defend themselves, yes. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
I think that Reborn is the only anime / manga that I watched or read that wasn't mainstream. Like, I watched DBZ growing up in Zoids. Never got into Gundam. And then, as I got older, I read Reborn, watched, started watching Attack on Titan and reading it. But once again, that's mainstream. And then I watched a shit ton of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure when it first came out. I think it was like in season 3, and I caught up to season 2 through season 2. when I went to my best friend's house and literally sat there and watched like 10 hours worth of JoJo, like just it. Yeah, Ketiago Hitman Reborn. I still need to finish it. I've read through most of it, but I still need to watch more. According to this crap, it'd be a YouTube... Right? If only you knew then what you know now. Tough. Sir Perth needs holy protection for the knights.
I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give.
What do you mean?
Sir Perth believes that I can protect them against these creatures, a shield only the Maker can provide, and that I withhold this power.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
It's pretty
You
true.
mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that.
That's fair. But if they think it helps them, you will help them because I tell you to, and do it quickly. I suppose you are right. We will simply have to do without then. Sorry, but lying is a bad thing. I suppose
Indeed.
you're right.
I know Sir Perth means well, but I will not lie to him about something so important.
I would like your blessing.
Of course, child. Blessed art thou who exists in the Maker's sight. Blessed art thou who seeks his forgiveness. Blessed
I wonder if
art
these
thou
actually
who
do anything.
seeks his return. Blessed is the prophetess, his daughter, sacrificed to the holy flame. May the chant reach the Maker's ears and tell him of our contrition.
I do wonder if anything, like, if anything does actually change for getting their blessings or not. Like, that's something that I would actually like to know. I do this now, am I to be arrested? Fair? As they wanted to make his forgiveness must be earned, not demanded. Okay, so I have to go talk to that guy again. To be like, listen! No, doesn't work. One of my friends, in terms of fire, I nearly got my hair lit on fire at a party from my little sister's ex-boyfriend. Oh! Okay, Candy. I'll bite. How the fuck did somebody almost light your hair on fire? And why? Also, fuck you. But yeah, no, I only got to the New York JoJo. I believe I finished that season, though. Which, I'm not gonna lie, wasn't prepared for the emotions I was gonna feel in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Holy dear God. Also, wait a minute, I feel like I'm missing something. Isn't there like another thing around here? Andraste's Grace.
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal.
You said you wanted holy protection?
Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything?
Flash. Well, I mean, hair could still catch on fire.
I see. Then I suppose we must simply rely on our own prayers. The Maker will not help us. Thank you for your efforts. We shall fight on, nevertheless.
Make my stand. What is your status?
We retrieved more oil from the village store. It is ready to use as our first line of defense, as you suggested. Overall, my fellow knights are nervous about the coming battle. Death is almost certain, but we will fight and die valiantly if that's what the Maker demands.
I'm ready to make my stand here and now!
There is still time before the sun goes down. If you have not yet spoken to Murdoch, or if there is anything you have planned...
I'm ready now. Let's go.
Good luck to you then, and may the Maker watch over us all.
We're taking the castle. Back. You're all going to die here. You're all going to die here. You right.
They're coming.
the traps! Burn these foul creatures!
Maybe wait for them to actually get here.
No quarter shall be given. Fight, let us do it quick.
I'm trying to keep an eye on like Sir Parth and Win, so that way I can try and keep them alive. Okay, hold up. This.
Quickly, we must fight it.
Wait, don't stand in the fire, you dumbasses! What the fuck are you doing? What the shit? Why are you dumbasses in the fire? What the actual fuck? Into the fire and died. I couldn't even save them. And at its best, no kidding, he was paramedic, so I wish I was exaggerating about to say that he was gonna do it as a joke, even though I didn't think he would do it anyways. Oh!
The monsters are attacking from the lake! They're attacking the barricades! We need help!
Fuck that guy! Stay here and guard the path.
We need to hurry!
Guards, stay here and guard the path! You know what's left of you after you ran into the fucking fire like artards, but it's okay. I'm not upset about it at all. You fucking dumbasses. That is lighting somebody's hair on fire. Not exactly the funniest joke I've ever heard. Right, where's Murdoch? I gotta make sure Murdoch survives. Because she died in combat, so she's got shit. Well, let's do this. Kinda sucks that I can't mana drain these motherfuckers. Probably because there's no mana on them to drain. Ow! Alistair! Alistair, they're hitting me! God damn it, Alistair! Please, come take this! There are a lot of you undead bitches. Not gonna lie. Sit the fuck down. That's the greatly accelerating health. Oh wait, 3 is crap. Oh, I've been using the wrong one. Okay, where's Murdoch? Okay. Oh, I thought that was Murdoch that just went down. I was about to be real upset. Oh, because 3 things were bad. Jesus Christ. Will you please take the aggro, Alistair? Hey, we did it. I mean, there's a lot of dead people, but if I pick up all their stuff, I can sell. No, not Thomas! Damn it! Still though, picking up all this militiaman stuff, I got a lot of shit to sell. This was played by the characters in Mass Effect. The Krogan would be the dwarves. Sorry.
That's not the last of the bunch.
That would be pretty sick, actually.
Be on your guard. Those creatures could strike from anywhere.
Okay. Do I go back up? What do I do here? I still have the epic movement cling. They're still fighting up here, apparently. How's it going up here, boys? Good? Berwick, no! Wait, can I get the winds things, or no, because they're on fire?
As you say.
No, don't fight, don't fight, don't fight, don't fight, don't fight, don't fight, don't, no, Alistair, no, stop fighting. How do I tell you to stop fighting? Move freely. Shit, how do I tell you motherfuckers to stop fighting?
I shall do it.
There we go, that'll be good enough. Whatever Thanos. Okay, we can kill this one guy. Can't think of anywhere else I'm supposed to go, though. you kidding me? This one motherfucker was just like stuck
We must fight
or something.
Let's do it quickly.
Watch out!
I like my 9 fucking. Are we gooch now? That one guy got fucking sucked.
Dawn arrives, and we survived the night. We are victorious.
Yeah, too bad we lost Dwin.
And though this victory came at great cost, we must remember none of us would
fire.
be here were it not for the heroism of these good folk beside me.
What is this, Star Wars?
I thank you, good sir. Truly the Maker smiled on us when he sent you here in our darkest hour.
There's still much to do.
Surely these people deserve some small celebration, don't you think? There is time yet.
Let us bow our heads and give honor to those who gave their lives in defense of Redcliffe. Now they walk with
Ran right into the fire because they're retarded.
Maker. Long may they know the peace of his love.
With the Maker's favor, the blow we delivered today is enough for me to enter the castle and seek out your Arl. Be wary and watch for signs of renewed attack. We shall return with news as soon as we are able.
Yeah, buddy.
Now, we've no time to waste. Meet me at the mill. We can talk further there.
Alrighty. I think that's as good a place as any to stop for now. We save the town of Redcliffe. When we come back, we'll be going into the castle to get the Arl and see what the fuck's going on with him. So I'm just gonna go ahead and save now. Boop, boop. Perfect. Alrighty, and with that being said, I want to thank you all so much for stopping by today. Hopefully I can be a little more regular at this like I used to be. Tough luck, but, you know, I'll try at least, because it has been a long while. But anywho, I hope that you all have a fantastic rest of your days, evenings, nights, breakfast, lunch, dinners, fasting, sleep, jacking off, watching the Bittersweet Bros. Whatever it is that y'all are doing with the rest of your day, make it fantastic. Thank you all so much for stopping by again, and I will see you all in the next one. Ta-ta!